before the command of start your engines, how do you prepare yourself?
You know, you have both sort of physical and mental preparation for it. So on the physical side, you know, we're hydrating for days to be prepared for all the water weight that we'll lose, you know, sweating it out on race day. It's 500 miles, 3.5 hours in the car. You know, you lose, it's a lot of effort just to battle fatigue over that period of time. So our hydration and nutrition play a big part in that. So it's a big piece of kind of our race day preparation. And then mentally, you know, you sort of dial that in over the years of gaining experience doing it. You know, the first time you do it, you don't really know what to expect. You know, it's a very uncertain feeling the first time that you go out there and you're standing on the grid. You know, when they're singing the national anthem and the B-2 bombers flying overhead, and it could be sort of overwhelming. So over the years, you learn more about, you know, how to kind of control your emotions and channel your emotions, you know, to be ready to go as soon as the green flag drops.
What about the car itself? This year, new aero kit. How is that working for you, having only 2 races to compete?
Yeah, it's been a little bit difficult for us, just not having that much experience with it. But Indianapolis also is the first oval that everybody's competed on, so we all came in with, I think, pretty equal footing, you know, coming into this particular race, just because of the fact that nobody had a wealth of knowledge about how to make the cars work or the types of adjustments that we need to make. So it's been difficult for sure, because there's been a lot of things that we've had to try to learn and understand about how the car works. But we feel pretty good about it. We obviously qualified well, and we feel even better about our speed and competitiveness in what we'd call race trim, you know, the way that we set the car up to go race next Sunday.
Like every driver, I guess your expectations are to win. How do you plan to win?
Yeah, I mean, you know, being as close as we were, you know, a few years ago, I think just really fuels my fire to get myself back to the point where I'm in a position to do it again. You know, there's a lot of things that I've learned since then. I think my craft inside the race car, you know, both mentally and sort of psychologically, in terms of exactly all the little things that I need to be able to do as a part of the process to being there at the end of the race, have improved. And so, you know, what we try to do is figure out what we think we can do better than the other guys, find something that we can do better that's going to differentiate us from the other guys that are running in the top 5 or 10, and really try to get the most out of that one thing. So, you know, for us, we feel like, you know, we're in a position, we've set the cars up for race day to where we can pass guys on track. We don't need to rely on strategy or fuel economy or things like that to get ourselves up to the front of the pack. So we're going to try to use that, you know, to our, you know, to the highest level of our power to execute on race day, and, you know, that's what it's all going to come down to: who can execute at the highest level for the last 20 or 30 laps of the race.
Talk to me about your car. How do you see your car going into the biggest race in America?
Yeah, you almost treat it like it's a family member or a girlfriend or something like that. You know, you start to have kind of a bond with the car itself. You know, it keeps us safe, so, you know, you rely on it just as a vehicle to do that. You know, and you get angry at it sometimes when it doesn't handle well, and, you know, you're happy with it when it does, and that's all just kind of a part of the process going into race day. But right now we're on pretty good terms, so hopefully that continues to be the case.
How do you see the season finale in Sonoma, and how do you see your chances also to have a ride for that race?
Yeah, I think it's, you know, we're certainly working on it hard. You know, this is a race that's high on my list and a lot of people's list to compete in. So, you know, that's certainly something that we hope to be able to manage by the end of the year, you know, as a part of a growing program, you know, for next season. And I think it's a great place to end the season. It's a very difficult track. You know, it's proven to be a kind of crazy race at times over the last few years, so anything could happen. And, you know, it's an excellent place, I think, for the series, for its sponsors, for the sponsors of the teams, to finish their season out, because everybody just loves coming to the Bay Area and the wine country, you know, to sort of close the year out. So I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Thank you very much, IR, and we wish you the best of luck this weekend.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Have a good time.
Thank you.